Okay, here we are, Matthew Russell Lee, Inner City Press, here at the Southern District of New York Courthouse today, August 2nd, 2022. Now, we're going to get to the big picture. Taiwan, Iran, dissident targeted in Brooklyn. That was an exclusive we had from the Magistrates Court on Friday. But first, at noon today, in slightly more than an hour, there's going to be a press conference at the U.S. Attorney's Office involving also Alvin Bragg, the Manhattan District Attorney, and it's about a gang called Own Every Dollar, that there's a superseding indictment. They're charged with murders, not only in Manhattan, but also in the Bronx. I don't know why the Bronx DA is in there, and I intend to ask that. But there's a connection back. Last week, on July 27th, Inner City Press was in the Magistrates Court, the only media there, and a man named Jose Guterriez was ordered released on bond. He's a part of this Own Every Dollar gang. The name didn't come up in maybe that was the problem, because the magistrate judge ordered him released on bond. Now, in this case, the U.S. Attorney's Office did appeal to Judge Etkin in the building behind me, 40 Foley, and he did stay the release until August 3rd. Well, I don't think he's going to get released now because there's a superseding indictment charging multiple murders. We're going to be there, and we're going to try to ask these questions and others. Judge Etkin, meanwhile, finished a trial yesterday of a sex trafficking trial, the one that I've analogized to Ghislaine Maxwell, except that nobody cared about it. And we're still trying to find the verdict. The door was simply locked. He also, to his credit, released the, quote, Russian roots email from the Parnas case, and we've put it online, and you can find it there. Now let's turn to Taiwan. There was one other court thing I thought had to be said, but I'm sure I'll remember it later. Nancy Pelosi, she may have already touched down. On my way here, it was said that people are watching. They're glued to their screens. Yesterday, inside the United Nations, that Inner City Press is banned from by corrupt Secretary General Antonio Guterres, Chinese Ambassador Mr. Zhang Jun said if she lands, any military response by the Chinese military will be legitimate. That's a threat of war inside the UN. And did you know what? Antonio Guterres didn't say beans, nothing. So this is going to be quite an interesting situation, and we're going to try to cover both. From high to low, innercitypress.com.